Oh. Ah, god damn it. Come on, give me Jingliu, man. Oh. March transition. Hi.
Huh?
Really? On your phone now? Come on now.
Huh? Huh? We're live already?
Yes.
Hey everyone! Welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th. I've been watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up, okay?
Do we know about any streamers?
What was I supposed to say again? I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then...
God.
And then... Oh, without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
Yes. Oh.
Attention all spectators! Attention all spectators! The Interastral Tournament Festival Championship is about to come.
Oh, hi, Luca.
Please take to your
Hey, Silver Wolf. Hey! Hi, Topaz.
My friends, join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration to its climax.
Whoa, this place is a hellhole.
But I'm out of pocket.
Wait, so you first or second? Like, I will take more time to save. Oh. Yeah, hi. Why she looks so angry? Yes, please.
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and
Huh.
atone for my sins.
Oh, okay.
This will be the last you see of me.
Beautiful music. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Sword War. Later.
Hell. Yes. Oh.
High Cloud Quintet. It
All of
is
them. Oh.
time to say goodbye.
Oh, they fighting? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh god, code time, okay. Jeez. Oh, I can't wait. Jingliu looks so good. To be fair, Topaz, is she first then? It's like, I'll take that as a sign of good luck for me. If she is. But at the same time, I just want her home. I don't know what I'd prefer more if she was first or second. Like, she was the first one to be drip teased, so I'm assuming she's first. That means she comes home faster, but it also means I'm more concerned about her lightcone, because I've got enough saved for the character versus the lightcone. Come on, game, load faster. I just want my codes. I wonder if the actual guests are gonna appear, if it's all gonna be March then. Oh.
Yeah, the Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there. Can't wait to catch it all on camera. Like Jingliu. Never
Yeah.
thought we'd meet a living Xianzhou legend.
Ooh.
She's super interesting. Miss Jingliu might look young and elegant, but people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today.
Hell yeah.
So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the... Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the Astral
Okay,
Express.
interesting.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very
Aw.
flattered.
Oh, cute.
Himeko, you're here already?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
Good job.
You're all those things. So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jingliu.
Hell yeah. Finally. Whoa. Okay, the skill removes the black. Whoa. Hell yeah. Wait, what the hell just happened to her eyes?
Ever since I first
Wow.
caught sight of her in Yenching's
Just
tracking
yes.
entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jingyuan's
Me.
previous master. I bet she's got all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
As one of the High Cloud Quintet, she was once the strongest swordmaster on the Luofu. However, due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality, perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
Jingliu's so ruthless. She even attacked her apprentice's apprentice. And she figured out Yenching's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jingliu, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yanqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, Jingliu is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jingliu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses
Damn right.
2 different states in combat.
Different states?
That's
What's
cool.
that?
Okay.
Think of it this way. When Jingliu
Bigger
is in prolonged
sword.
combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states. When Jingliu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa.
That's to
Is
do with the moon,
Transcendent
isn't it?
Flash the
It's position
legendary
from the
sword
moon and
move from
Earth.
Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
You sure seem well-versed in High Cloud Quintet stories, March.
Yes.
When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jingliu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state.
Oh, she
In
loses
the spectral
control, alright.
transmigration state, Jingliu's every attack deducts a set percentage of HP from her ally's max HP.
Okay.
However, her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
See? I told you she attacks her allies.
While in the spectral transmigration state, Jingliu's skill, Transcendent Flash, becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on Glacial
Okay.
River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume
Oh.
stacks of syzygy.
She's
When
very
stacks
skill
reach
point
0,
friendly, yes.
Jingliu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jingliu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dream Flux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage to a single target
Psycho look,
and adjacent
Jesus.
enemies, as well as granting her additional stacks of syzygy.
Whether it's normal state Ice Beauty Jingliu or red-eyed spectral transmigrator state Jingliu, she's one heck of a sword master.
According to Xianzhou records, she was taken by the Ten Lords before the onset of Mara, and subsequently detained in the shackling prison. The
Okay.
famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jingyuan, would come later.
Becoming Mara
So she
stuff
just
is
got
not
the
a
hell
critical
out,
thing
right?
For Xianzhou long life species. but they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
In the brand new
Ooh.
1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace, an anonymous letter silently appears on the Express. It seems an unexpected visitor has extended an invitation and is looking to connect with Don Hung to
Poor
delve deeper
guy.
into the tale of the Xianzhou. Past events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion.
Hell
Valiant
yeah.
Figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one they once knew.
I heard the reason Jingliu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory and the Mara
Ooh.
inside her.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Hell yeah.
Ah, looks like Jingliu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jingliu's every step. I bet they'd get
No
lots
good
of
idea.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend chasing trends. Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really? But my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype. Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himeko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Gwenithan. Her streams are super
Huh?
entertaining.
Gwenithan? I can't say I've heard of her.
You haven't? She's on the Xianzhou too. How about... I know! I'll tell you all about it.
Alright, firework girl. Four-star, isn't she? Oh! That's so cute. They just got blown
There
up.
was
I
one
feel
night
bad.
couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Gwenithan's
Oh look,
Squyband
Sushang in the back
livestream.
with a
I've
deeting
never
over her
heard
head.
anything like
Cute.
it. I subscribed straight away. It was meant to be.
Her attire is very Xianzhou, but it feels like she's not from the Luofu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships. I think her real name was Guinevere or something.
Her.
Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
Oh, that's
Energy.
cute.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gwenithan do sound kind of similar. If you say them a few times, right?
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Uh-huh.
What?
Seriously?
Why?
Xianzhou culture is vast and profound. There's still much to learn.
Gwenithan says that Su Shang is always schooling her on local culture and customs. Su Shang is as Xianzhou as it gets. I feel like everything I learned about the Xianzhou I learned from them.
Live streaming, Kwaiban, a passion for Xianzhou culture. Gwenithan seems like a girl of many talents.
She is. Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did you know that Gwenithan is actually a street performer? Not to mention she's
Whose
also
banner
super
are you on,
talented
though?
on the battlefield.
'Cause I would
Gwenithan is a
appreciate
fire-type
being on
character
Jingliu's.
following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gwenithan launches firecrackers, dealing fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn.
Hell
After
yeah.
unlocking the trace High Pulls, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
I'm curious. Why firecrackers exactly?
Gwenithan says that in Xianzhou legends, artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the
Oh, look,
nobility
boy.
supported the artist financially. Gwenithan is just continuing the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her. Funnily enough, her talent is called Patreon benefits. When Gwenithan is on the battlefield, and an enemy sustains burn
I
damage,
hate that.
there's a chance they'll enter a Fire Kiss state. Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns. While in the Fire Kiss state, enemies sustain increased damage. Which reminds me, I think Waynifen live-streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-Team.
Oh, I just
dealing
hit the
fire
screen.
damage to all enemies. Targets already inflicted with burns
I'd say it's
sustain
animal
additional
cruelty, but they're
damage
not
at a set
technically
percentage of the
animals.
fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral? I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was an instant hit.
About that. Her stream was taken down halfway through. I think
Violence.
she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
What do you think? Got a better picture of Gwynifen now?
And I can see why you're so fond of her.
Cool, isn't she? I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwalings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip, you just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Gwynifen's last stream. When you're watching her stream, you gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome.
Wait a minute, March. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah? What about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was
Oh.
drinking It's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
Actually, I don't know either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz. Albert? Albert!
What?
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
Okay,
Good
fair
morning,
enough.
Good afternoon and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
Because
On
it's
my
cuter
show,
this
we go
way.
by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
Little pig. Oh, that's cute. But how the hell did she tame it? What the hell? Whoa! Huh.
Topaz
They made a
is
meme.
rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Desk Picket team. She's a combination of youth, elegance, and remarkable ability.
The Special Debts Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road.
I wonder what planet that is on the
Topaz
scale.
Is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters,
Ha.
Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
I wish that were
Wow,
me
impressive.
when it
Does she
comes
have
to
some
money.
Kind of superpower?
Nah, just
Within
good
the
wit.
walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Oh?
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwynnifen's ghost hunting streams.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, They don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking
Yes.
about her.
Can we
warp
kill it
drive,
and take Stellar
Numby.
Jade?
They may look like a cute mascot, but
Cute.
Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield. Numby has a keen sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Interesting.
Really?
Really? And don't forget, the corporate world mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better believe Numby plays a huge part in that. Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters, following the path of the hunt. At the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of death, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive.
Oh, she's a Clara's.
Numby starts out
She's
with
Clara's
initial
friend.
speed
Got
and
it.
acts
Fair.
autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems like Numby and Topaz share a strong
It's like he's
bond.
merged with.
They make a
This
tight
is an
unit.
abomination of Clara and
Topaz's
Jingliu and
skill,
also Numby
typical
on the
of
head.
brand,
Cute.
is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage
Look
of
at
Topaz's
it.
attack as fire damage to the new target. This
Cute.
counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough, every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this effect is dispelled.
Whoa!
Cuddling the
Numby's got
pig.
Moves.
Some believe that everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Numby's not done yet. Topaz
You
and
just
Numby's
lured him
technique,
to a
Explicit
chest.
Subsidy,
God damn
allows
it.
Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain range, leading Topaz right to the loot. The best part?
I need
Trotters
that.
won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect
Oh,
doesn't even
the
consume
little
technique
hearts.
points.
That's awesome.
If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit. The above
Bloody
also
hell.
goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
Okay, that's bull.
Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach to debt collection.
She's an
All
SU
that and no debuffs.
enhanced
We might
character.
as well call Numby the omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
Careful now. If there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be told, Topaz doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
Okay.
That's all I heard. In version 1.4, Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Scorch will be going live. Beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for
Okay.
Topaz and Grenifin. Serious
So yeah.
steel blade.
No ice so far.
Bert, are you sure Topaz is just your colleague? It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the fate of a project.
Himeko, is he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around a presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz. Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all
Oh!
about making yourself
Where the hell's
indispensable in the
Jingliu if she's
workplace.
showing up? What the
If
hell?
Topaz were here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Topaz!
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the Strategic Investment Department at the IPC headquarters. It's an honor to be here for Miss March 7's show today, and to meet Miss Himiko.
Hi, Topaz.
Nice to meet you too.
Director Topaz, what brings you here?
A while
Director.
ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such, the corporation sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now. So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited 5-star characters. During the first phase of 1.4 in the
Yes.
character Event Warp, Gentle Eclipse of the Moon,
Okay.
Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jingliu. And during the second phase of 1.4, 2 character event warps will become available.
Oh,
In the
Tingyun!
character event warp, Sunset Claws, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Topaz and Number.
Yes, give me
Character event warp,
constellations.
Butterfly on Sword Tip. The limited 5-star character Zila will be making a return. And I
Oh,
almost forgot
reruns.
to mention, the 4-star character Gwenifin will also be a part of these 2 second phase character event warps.
Look who's back. It's Zila. Feels like forever since we last saw her in Bellabog.
Characters aside, we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cones. And
Yes.
1.4's first phase light cone event warp. The drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
Yeah.
Sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold, amidst all those flowers. Quite the
Yes.
sight.
Unforgettable.
Meanwhile, in 1.4's second
Very
phase
pretty.
light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute
Oh.
fluff balls. Can we get
So-
one for the Express, Himiko? Oh,
We have Pom Pom.
please?
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
But Pom Pom sheds tons of fur.
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can
Squishy.
sniff out valuable treasures.
Yeah.
Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Owly here.
Wait, what? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment. Director Topaz, I was wondering, how did you rate my performance?
Let's talk about that later. The reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to your esteemed viewers on behalf of the IPC.
Hell yeah.
I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but here is a slide I worked up.
Oh my god. Hey. My girl. Hell yeah.
Feel the frost in the space fantasy adventure Honkai Star Rail.
The music pickup here is
Dive
neat as
into a
well.
timeless space fantasy adventure, Honkai Star Rail.
Hey.
Gee, thanks, Topaz. that you could take time out of your schedule to be on the show. You must be pretty busy.
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon. Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there. So, is this a debt collecting trip?
I'm afraid I can't comment on internal IPC matters.
Interesting.
That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Huh? How did you know about that?
Preliminary research is crucial for the smooth progression of any project. Our data collection lead informed me about a significant site on Eurillo 6
It's a new
known as
location.
the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Belabogian resistance.
Sweet.
Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Colleagues?
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, Grunt.
Oh, new
field
enemies.
personnel,
Great.
And Grunt, security personnel.
They look pretty slick, but I can't help but wonder.
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and were suddenly silenced.
Let's set that aside for now. You know, I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express.
Yes.
I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent.
Hi,
It was
Himiko.
a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them. Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Belobog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always wanted to set eyes on the Express.
Jeez. We get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As a gesture of the corporation's goodwill,
She doesn't
I'd like to introduce a
understand
brand new
all
event for
much.
everyone to take part in.
Oh, woohoo!
Nice!
Recognized universally as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to
What the
unveil
hell
an
is that?
offline fan event on Eurillo 6.
What's the purple?
Interastral
I need
Tournament
it.
Festival.
It looks like a
Ethereum
ticket
Wars?
sort.
What's that?
Think of it as a
Little
holographic
letter.
video game. To secure a spot
But it
in
has
the
a silver
grand
ticket
final,
seemingly in it.
contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I
Okay.
venture to guess they're much like Numby here.
I'm pretty
Digital
sure
replicas of
this.
creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Right you are, Miss Himiko.
Oh,
Your
okay.
knowledge in this area is
Pokemon,
surprising.
great.
I've heard a thing or two about the IPC's research and cultivation programs. Am I right in assuming that the aim of this event is to analyze the suitability of different species as fighting companions?
Correct. And we stand by our promise that no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue. We've also set up victory zones in different locations. Herta Space Station, Eurillo 6, and the Xianzhou Luofu. Those
How
who
did they
manage
get
to
the
defeat
Xianzhou to
championship
agree?
contenders in each
Oh my
victory zone
God.
And complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's
Sweet.
also worth noting that ether spirits, both allied and enemy alike, are classified into 3 types: mechanical, humanoid, and aberrant. In combat, these types have
Okay.
a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another.
So
Attacking
we're doing
enemies that are
Honkai
vulnerable
Part
to your
Third's battle
current ether
system
spirits type will allow you
of
to deal
counter
extra
typing.
damage.
Oh, so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
Okay.
So the deeper you delve into the competition, the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
Ether spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert.
Miss March! Do I look like some battle pet to you?
Yes.
You can't just collect anything and everything.
Just curious.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants.
Scan number.
Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed.
Okay.
After completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you
like-
might end up face to face with some unexpected opponents.
In the
And
beta.
should you
Oh.
rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star character.
So that's
And
what the
there
thing was.
you have
Sweet.
it, the
I can
full
get a
rundown on
constellation.
Ethereum Wars. Hope you all
Constellation.
have fun, and remember to treat your combat companions
I
kindly.
can get an Eidolon of Luca. Another
I've got a
one.
meeting to get to.
Ew, that
Bye for
sucks.
now.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
But I'm sure our paths will cross again. Over to you and Albert. Keep up the good work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship know no bounds. Take care now. Stay safe out there.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the Express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
Any
Thanks for all the
Jingliu?
help, Himeko.
Oh.
See you soon.
Are they gone?
Gone?
Topaz and Emiko.
I think so.
You sure?
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told
Ah.
you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief. All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting? Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets
Yeah,
home,
how
she
with all the
grabs her pets
cats.
and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Huh? Did you say hundreds? How does she have the
She's a
space?
crazy cat lady.
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship.
What?
Meanwhile, my
I
favorite
need
bud
that.
to the studio from the 2020s.
Uh...
Topaz lives it up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere. Hang in there, Albert. Let's shift our
God.
attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way. First off, during the 1.4
Hey.
release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herda
Works for
and
me.
3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations to the simulated universe, but each of them threw a spanner in the works. With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herda wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers. Don't panic, just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Minor
Sweet. Oh,
bug?
Ruan Myth.
Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply.
Jesus, hell yeah.
In Planar Infinity's Ordinary Plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example...
Sweet.
For example,
I still need
a
Path of
cosmic
Propagation.
Big lotto that won't disappoint.
Oh, wow!
See what I mean?
You mean like they do every other time?
Following an Ordinary Plane challenge, trailblazers will enter Herda's Manic Plane with their buffs in tow. Every time
Okay.
trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies. Until
Sure.
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Herda wants to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as Trailblazers obtain
look,
as
small.
many buffs as they can in the ordinary plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the manic plane with full strength. Trust me, in the simulated universe, anything is possible.
Really? I don't believe you.
You must believe me! I promise, Trailblazers. It's a walk in the park. I'm begging you.
Now I
It will be with
really don't
Jingliu,
believe
Bill.
you.
And of course,
Hey!
1.4b without the ever stimulating check-in event.
Art.
Come on, y'all. Give it up in the back. Let's hear it for checking in.
Woohoo! Check in.
Also in 1.4.
Why are you
we'll be
here?
welcoming in a story replay feature. When interacting with characters in the story, Trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context.
Thank
All
you.
that juicy lore and tasty exposition buried under trigger-happy mouse clicks, waiting to be rediscovered.
This doesn't mean you can make new choices, though. So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return of the planar fissure and realm of the strange events. During the
Nice.
event, successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion can earn you a set amount of double rewards.
Nice! Double rewards! Some people are farming the cavern like crazy every day. They can save themselves some time.
I've already done my farming unless she doesn't work like I thought.
No way!
Okay.
Pom-Pom never stops talking about that mysterious recipe they found. Things
What
are gonna
recipe?
get real
What?
busy soon.
And what's a recipe gotta do with being busy?
It's not just the
Oh!
recipe. Pom-Pom's been talking about organizing
More
a whole
collabs
series of
involving
events.
these two.
So strange. Nobody even knows where the recipe came from. What if Pom-Pom runs into bad guys on the tour? I need to protect the conductor.
Ha! I get it now. You want to pose as a bodyguard to get a bunch of free snacks.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
slammed.
again, more time
Tour will
together,
be
these
following
two.
the Express around the world. Keep your eyes peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
Hey, I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Redemption codes!
Codes, codes, codes.
Okay.
We are honored to introduce Honkai Star Rail to the PlayStation 5 on October 11th.
Yes.
PlayStation 5 is a perfect platform for this space journey. allowing
Oh,
our
look.
team to
Model
tap into
creation.
the full
Sweet.
potential of the console.
The story of Honkai Star Rail is only getting started.
And once this is
Now
finally
with
done,
added
I can
technical
start
features
actually
on
live
PlayStation
streaming
5,
the quests
we invite
versus
PlayStation gamers
recording
worldwide
and
to
editing
join us
to
in
put
this
them out.
breathtaking space
Because
fantasy.
currently that's what I have to do,
Climb
because
aboard
my
the
laptop
Asteroid
just
Express
does not
on
like
this
it and the fan
October
can be
11th.
heard.
Adventure has no limits.
And may this journey lead us starward.
Yeah, it definitely does. It helps me out quite a bit.
Well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program, and see you in the...
Wait! Albert! Who's the main presenter here? Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad, force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views!
50 billion. You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying me enough overtime, that's for sure. So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert! He really made a break for it. Anyway, so, that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host, March 7th, wishing all you guys a great day!
Cute. I appreciated that. That was a good special program. Now, Jingliu time soon. Thank God. Took long enough.